Good morning, everyone. I am finally better, or slightly better, to do my updated AM routine with my new Biologique Recherche products. So let's dive in. Here is the products that we'll be using today. I'm going to just run through them real quick. Late VIP O2 Cleanser, Lotion P50B 1970, Lotion MC 110 number 1, a cocktail of serums, Collagen Marin, VG Tencel, Colostrum. We'll be using the MSR-H cream from Biologique Recherche and finishing it off with Serum Y'all O2. I've got a few other things we'll be adding, my SPF and an eye cream as well. So let's get started. Good morning, everyone. My name is Abby Bliss White, and today we are going to do the long-awaited, my updated routine with my new routine from Biologique Recherche after I went to Rescue Spa in New York City. This is going to be my new updated AM routine. I am still recovering from oral surgery, so please know that a few of the things we're going to do today, I'm not going to be able to do it as vigorously and such because I'm still really swollen. So just so you know, I'm not normally this swollen down on my bottom half, but I did want to, I've gotten so many requests for this that I was like, we're just going to go ahead and do it since I'm actually feeling a little bit better this morning. So you guys, let's get started. I'm so excited to be back, and let's just put on a little headband here. Okay, so first things first, I am sipping on, in my AM routine, I am sipping on a little warm lemon water. Actually, it's still a little too hot. But I really do that every morning, and I actually think that it's super great for your skin. So first thing in the morning before I have coffee or anything like that, I have lemon water. So I want you to think of that you're breaking a fast the first thing in the morning. So when you are doing that, you're easing your body and kind of revving up the digestive system. So I'm going to be sipping on that throughout. Let's go ahead and cleanse the skin. So you guys, I absolutely love the Late VIP O2 Creamy Cleanser. And I'm just going to take a little bit here. Sometimes in the morning, I generally do cleanse. Someone was saying, do you just use micellar? Ooh, I'm sorry, you guys. I'm still so sensitive. I had gum grafts on my gums. The beauty of getting older, receding gum. So anyways, this is much improved, but I don't know if you guys can see. I'm just really swollen through here, but I am recovering from having some gum grafts. So what I like to do with this cleanser in the morning is almost leave it on a few minutes because it has an oxygenating property in it. It's just a really creamy, lovely, lovely cleanser. So I will be doing a PM routine as well, which I also will use this, but I'm just going to have a couple sips of my water. And you guys, my bathroom has horrible lighting, but what I'm going to tell you is I will go rinse this little guy off, and then we'll move on to the rest of the routine. But I generally leave it on, I don't know, for a minute or two. I just feel like it's very moisturizing. And in the morning, I don't really necessarily, I'm not trying to get off necessarily a ton of dirt or makeup or anything. Okay, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go rinse this off and then we can move. Okay, you guys, I have just rinsed this off and I have a new clean towel. Oof, feels so good. You guys, I just love doing skincare regime. So this may seem a little high maintenance today, but I'm really enjoying this routine. So the challenge is, I was talking to one of my subscribers and we were laughing because we're both totally skincare junkies, and my problem is sticking with something. I'm like, ooh, something new came on the market. Thus, I am going to be doing December full-on challenge of Biologique Recherche. I've invested a lot of money in this routine and I'm gonna stick with it. And I've really been enjoying it and I'm feeling like my skin is reaping the benefits. But I will say, today's not the best day, you guys. I'm taking a lot of pain meds and my eating has been off, so my skin isn't looking it is not at its peak. Okay, you guys, next step is my favorite. This is lotion P50W 1970. So I do really like the 1970 version. So you guys, from here, look, it's sunny. I live in Portland, Oregon. So you guys, I'm gonna start at the décolleté, and what I do is I just dab, dab, dab all the way up. This is my good side, so we'll do that. This is not one that I want to be rubbing like this. It's more of a dab, 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 and I always like to think of coming up, 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 and this one just feels good. I know people think I'm crazy. I actually put it underneath my eyeballs. I feel like it wakes it up. Okay, and then I'm going to come up the middle underneath. Oh my gosh, you know what? I am absolutely dying because I want to use the ZIIP. So you guys, I have to be real sensitive over here. So I'm just I'm actually doing a little rubbing. Can't go super brisk. So generally though, this is, I like to think of it like my little workout for my skin. It's revving it up. This is an acid complex, and I have done a whole other, oh shit. Oops, excuse me. Sorry, I just hit my sensitive area about the P50s and the different variations. So my absolute favorite one, you guys, is lotion P50V 1970 seems to be best for my skin, which is really like the medium strength. The original formula is a little bit too strong for me. It's too stripping. I can use it, but maybe a couple times a week. Okay, so basically we have done our acid toning and my skin just feels really, you can see it gets a little bit red from, there's vinegar in this lovely toner. I know. It is I know this is one of these where people either love it or hate it. My skin seems to really react well to it. So I do love it, and I have used it for years, and I've used different variations of it. Thus, my favorite version is that lotion P50W 1950. I'm gonna have a quick sip of water. I love my lemon water. Okay, next. Now, this is an add-on, but I love it, and I don't use it every single morning. I use it about 3 times a week. And this is the lotion MC110 number 1. This is basically lactic acid. And what it does is it plumps up your lines, smooths the texture of your skin. I love this. This is like, I was so on the fence about buying this. I'm like, why do I need a booster for my P50? I'm really glad I bought this. And okay, so one thing with this, I'm gonna have to be really careful on this side. This is one where you really rapidly dab it into the skin, especially through here, going to try to lift that area just a little bit, through my crow's feet, through the 11. So I'm gonna just put a few squirts of this stuff on. And then I'm going to, how did we do this? I'm gonna start over here. You guys, I'm gonna kind of lift up my face because basically we're trying to lift this. And we are just going to dab, 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 there we go. And then over here, like through the I think they're called labial lines. I'm just gonna be dabbing. I'm not doing the best job this morning, sorry guys. Okay, so when I get over here, I like to lift my eye a little bit and then just dab through here and then up through my forehead lines. I'm gonna put a little bit more on. So basically at the jowl line, I'm gonna try to lift this, and I'm feeling so puffy down here. Oh, so what I was gonna say is I'm dying to use, I have to be really careful guys, but basically you're supposed to dab, dab, dab around the jowl line. I can't touch that area very much. I can't wait to use my ZIIP. I'm like dying. I'm like, this was bad timing because I am not sure if the microcurrents is going to affect my grafts. And there's no way in you know what that I'm gonna mess that up after going through this horrible surgery. I am not going to do anything that's going to, you know, make them not stick. So we're gonna let them heal just a little bit, but I'm so excited, and I have both gels, the gold gel and the other. So you guys, I am just kind of going through. This is not super indicative. When I didn't have this jaw surgery, I would really get in there and do vigorous along the jawline, which I felt like it really lifted up. I feel like it gives temporary wrinkle release up through my eyes here, but it is, I just really like this. I think what I can say is, you can't see on screen, but my skin with this just feels super smooth, if that makes sense. It's like, it's a refining. I feel like it's kind of making my pores, let's see if we can see. Sorry guys, my skin isn't too great right now. Okay. Next step, after we do that, and you guys, when I'm doing a little bit better, we will really go in there, but they also say like you can sculpt out your cheekbone by pushing through the cheekbone like that. I can't do this. Ooh, I can do it a little bit underneath here. Okay, enough of that. Let's get to the fun part. So you guys, they recommended 3 different serums, and this was part of the reason I wanted to go in the first place to Rescue Spa, was to really get a customized routine with these serums. They have a ton of serums on their site, and it gets a little bit overwhelming as to what to pick. So her main focus for me was hydration, lifting, and collagen production. So to do that, she cocktailed colostrum. So this is this one, and you guys, this one does not smell very good, but it is super hydrating. My skin loves it, but I'm going to cocktail. So they come in these little bottles. They have little tops like this that keep them from spilling out. Actually, I don't think they would spill out. You kind of have to squeeze it. I'm gonna take all the caps off, and the next one I have is the VG Tencel. And this one is going to be firming. I just really want to coat this all under my jawline to lift that up. And then the collagen marin, this is basically cell production, like, you know, helping that collagen production, cell turnover and such. So I'm excited. So what I do is I take a couple drops of each, and there we go. See if you can see. And I have been using them separately just to kind of see if I could feel the difference. Okay, so I've got my little cocktail just like this. I rub it in my hands, and then I press on my skin and underneath my eyes. Ooh. Okay, and gotta be careful on the neck. So you guys need to floss your teeth as you get older. You need to take care of those gums just as much. They are the key. And I am a flosser, so some of this is, both my sisters need to do this as well, or have this done as well, but it is not a fun surgery. I will tell you that much. I have been, and I'm a little piggy. I love food and real food, and I'm missing salad. I know that sounds crazy, but I literally am missing having crunchy, fibrous foods. Right now I can only eat soft foods, and I have like a little stint that I have to put in. For someone who likes smoothies, I'm sick of that. You need a balance. You need real food. So anyways, floss those teeth, my friends. Okay, so right then I let that sit for a minute, and it's a little bit tacky. But I just feel like the thing I do love about these serums, which is a little bit different than I've used in the past, is that they are super liquidy, and I feel like they go right in, penetrate into the skin. Like there's no silicones in these. This is pure on what's in here is what it is. And I just feel like my skin drinks it up. So I let that sit for a minute. And you know what, well, before we have some water, let's go ahead. I am using the Ole Henriksen Banana Bright Eye Cream. Oh my gosh, you guys, during the facial, I mean, honestly, I'm trying to figure it out because she didn't write it down, but she used the most amazing eye cream, and I'm scared that it's one of these really expensive one from MBR. If you guys have heard of MBR Beauty, it was the most thick, luxurious eye cream I've ever, I mean, you guys, it was just, she just put it on like, it was just thick and wonderful, and my eyes felt super hydrated. They felt super lifted. It was so incredible. And so I tried to call them to see what it might be. They gave me the name of the Biologique that is for your eyes and your lips. And maybe that's it, but that one describes itself as a light eye cream. This was just so thick, and I literally was like, I don't need an eye cream right now. So we're gonna hold off on that. Okay, next step, you guys, is the infamous Creme MSR-H, and this was the one, you guys, I was totally on the fence. I'm fine with buying the serums, I'm really interested, but this is an expensive face cream, and I just was on the fence as to whether I'm someone who will spend on serums, but face creams, I can't always tell if it's really worth the money. Okay, so I do have to tell you, I'm actually really liking it. Number one, it smells really good. Like, I keep on calling it vanilla, but there's something absolutely delicious about it, and you do not use a whole lot. So I am using just about, I guess that would be kind of like a pea size. So their concept is all about layering. Layering the product. So you're not using a huge amount. So I feel like right now I am just using this cream just as my day cream. Okay, so it is not, I'm hoping that this will extend out. And as you could see, I really am not using a whole lot because I don't need to. I mean, already, you guys, my face feels super moisturized. I don't know if you can see it in the camera, but it just sunk right in. It feels amazing. And put a little bit on my neck. Don't want to forget that part. Oh gosh, sorry. Over here, so tender. It hurts so bad. Okay, so you bring this lotion up. I'm being very careful on that side. It is just so moisturizing. I love it. Now, I haven't quite figured out, now we are doing one more high maintenance step. So I do have to tell you, I had tried samples. I thought it was a lovely cream, but did I really think it was worth the money? Do I actually think this is worth $330? I have yet to determine that. This was a huge splurge, and the thing is, I think that the fact that I can use very little, we're gonna let it sink in. I'm gonna keep with this, as this is my December, we're gonna keep with this whole routine and see how my skin does, but I have been enjoying it. It just feels super lovely. This definitely, you guys, if you're not 50, do not purchase this. this is for more mature aging skin, and it's particularly for more hormonal women who, you know, I am definitely in that category. So this would be for anyone 50 and above, I think. I really would be hesitant to recommend this to anybody younger because they have other lovely creams in their line. And I think I would have been happy with any one of them. So, okay, so this is my splurge, but I'm actually have to say, I've been liking it. I was really worried about it. So then next thing, and this is where I'm not quite sure which I should do. I don't know whether I should do SPF or my finishing serum, but I'm gonna do the finishing serum first because what it does is it seals in all the goodness. So basically this is sort of like a topper. I know this is a high maintenance routine. And again, the two that I were not sure about was this booster and this finishing serum. I'm like, what is the finishing serum? And basically they described it as you put in all these serums, you've put in all this lovely, you know, cream, you've hydrated and layered, and that this is going to protect your skin from the environmental stressors. So I'm just putting in, it's kind of a thick consistency, and you guys, it feels lovely. It's supposed to be almost like a primer for your skin. Ooh, I keep on hitting that area. Okay, so it's sort of like a lovely finishing serum that is just going to hydrate and plump my skin. Okay, so this is a definite like splurge as well, but I was going all in my attempts to get my 50-year-old skin in shape. So this just was described as sealing in all the goodness and prepping your skin for the day. Okay, next up, I am topping it off, and I'm still using my Glow Beauty a Solar Shade SPF 50. So Biologique does have a expensive SPF, but when I was telling my esthetician there what I used, and that this is a natural mineral guy, she was completely fine with that. She just is a, you know, sunscreen is essential, you guys. And you get it all the way down on the décolleté, all the way up. Don't worry. This, I know it has a white cast, but it really does sink right into the skin. And this is just, I have had so many issues with sunscreens that I'm sticking with this guy because it just does not affect my skin. Okay, this is my little high maintenance routine, but right now, you guys, I can't see if you can see. I'm gonna get a little bit closer, but my skin feels very hydrated. And again, you guys, I have had this side is not indicative of how it should be looking right now. And taking all those meds is really messing with my skin too. Okay, thus, here we go. Day AM routine. This is my challenge. I'm sticking with all of this stuff for the whole month and hopefully beyond. And then I will be back and we will do a nighttime routine. And I want to give you an update about that Environ retinol. And now we're going to go ahead and let's go put some eyes and some makeup on. Thank you guys. I hope this was helpful, and please leave me questions or concerns below about any of these products, and I will try to share as much knowledge as I possibly can. And the minute that I can use the ZIIP, we're using it, okay? Like I literally am like, I am not gonna take a risk at having my grafts not take, because this was way too painful to go through again. So I will talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching.